Back in the early 80s, when there were robots that transformed into cassette players, boomboxes, and tape recorders, there was nothing similar that was bigger than this audio component system robot called Compoboy, created by Poppy in 1982, which seems to be the only robot in the Technorobo line that I could only find. I like the artwork on this box. Also, there's a handle on top, kind of like the Predator King gift set from the G1 reissue that came out a few years ago. As you can see, there's some artwork on the side. Compoboy's face up there. Mostly all the wording is in Japanese, so I believe they didn't sell these in the States before. So this is what it looks like when you open the box. There's another covering, and it shows clear windows that shows all the parts. Looks well organized. And here goes the manual. It shows Compoboy's face in front. Inside, it shows how to unite into the robot. Here goes the system plan, how it looks when it's the audio component system. Comes with cool weapons like this reel-to-reel deck that shoots out like missiles, and then there's a radar dish gun. And the fists actually pop out when you push a button on the arm. So here are all the components. There's 14 altogether. See nice subwoofers on there. And at the back it shows Compoboy in robot mode. So here's everything out of the box. These are the two little unmovable figures. This one looks like the scientist, the technician. And then here he looks like the driver. As you can see, he has that 80s hairstyle going. That's him inside the robot's head. They're about an inch tall, about the same size as the Impossible Toy spark plug. So you just pop him inside there, and then when you push it down, his face appears on the front screen of the robot head. So that's pretty unique. Some nice detailing. This is actually the computer screen out of the audio component set. So I'm just imagining now with all this in my living room. This is a nice cabinet that stores the two fists inside there. As you can see, there's some slots in there where the two fists will fit in, and it'll prevent it from moving all over the place. The handle is even high-rise, along with the lettering Compoboy on the bottom right. Now this has great plastic quality. It makes you think that the dark translucent panels are made out of glass. There are also removable shelves and slits there that you can adjust. So I'll put all the components in here as it shows in the box. Starting with the record player. It's really nicely detailed here. Now the center doesn't spin, and the readers don't even move left or right, but it's really detailed. Here's the reel-to-reel deck. Now the reels actually rotate. Now the reels shoot out when you switch the red button on the back. Next is the radio player with sharp AM/FM detailing, and the knobs and buttons are high-rised. Next is this highly detailed equalizer system. Again, all these buttons are high-rised. That'll go inside there. And last is the cassette player. Like buttons. There's some gauges there, probably for the volume. Time to add on to the next cabinet tower. The first component I'm going to put in here is the amplifier. Next is another reel-to-reel deck with a switch on the back that also shoots out the reels. The buttons on the front look a lot different from the other one, and it's reversed in color with silver deck and black the reels. It also comes with 2 extra reels. This here is a nicely detailed VU gauge that measures sound. I'm actually impressed that all these components and shells fit in the tower snugly. Now this looks like one of those classic alarm clocks. It has 8 o'clock on the left side. The last and final component I'll put in this tower is the DJ record player system. Check out DJ G1 Jazz scratching on the turntable. Nice clear translucent cover, cabinet, high-rise chrome knobs, chrome tone arm, but it doesn't move. Highly detailed. Look at that nice shine. There's a lot of room up there, so you can make it stand or laying flat. Now for some interior designing on the upper left hand corner of the mini living room. Man, those towers weigh a ton. Now this looks like a computer system with 2 monitors. Now there's a slit in the center that a roll of printout could actually come out of there, which I'll show you later on. Also those 2 front reels could actually move, but they don't shoot out like the projectile ones. This huge gauge reader for a computer system below. There's a clear film plastic that overlaps the gauges. It makes it look so realistic. This is the amplifier. It has the input and outputs. And to top this off is the TV monitor screen, which is also the head of the robot. You can see in the front, the subwoofers are concaved in. It's really nicely detailed. And then here are more tower cabinets. There's a picture in there of some records. Now it looks like on the center of these towers are wall clocks. Here's a closer look of them. And now with the panels open. Imagine moving these big things around in your living room. Now everything seems so light, like these flat screen TVs and these light stereo systems. Look how huge this speaker is. And if you feel it, it's a rough texture. The downside about these parts is that not a lot of the stuff is connected, so you basically have to put them above each other like blocks. But overall it looks nice once you set them up in place, panels open. And when you close all the panels, the dark plastic makes everything look clean. You don't see all that component set. But either way, it's a nice sight to look at them. Okay, I'm gonna go zoom out a bit here. Now you can see everything. So this is what it looks like when you put G1 Blaster next to it. Here goes animated Sound Blaster. As you can see, he's a little shorter than the component system.